Wait, that's it? Wow, sweet. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 easiest games to 100%.
Enjoying a stroll in the park, are we?
Nothing quite like a chilly London morning to stimulate the senses.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at games in which it's extremely easy to obtain 100% of its achievements. To be clear, we're only looking at 100% of the game's achievements and not the game itself. Number 10, The Godfather II.
I only met him a couple of times. I was just a soldier for the family back then.
The Godfather II was considered average at best upon release, especially coming off the surprisingly good first entry, and it has pretty average achievements to go along with it. You can easily 100% the game in about 15 hours, as a large chunk of the achievements can be obtained by simply completing the story. Along with that, many of the gameplay-based achievements, like kill X number of mobsters, will be obtained naturally throughout your journey. The game even has those goofy achievements you get without putting in any effort, like for creating your character. Number 9, What Remains of Edith Finch.
Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen.
What Remains of Edith Finch is an incredible experience that you should try for yourself. That said, it's a relatively short experience, and like many games of its kind, it's laughably easy to complete and achieve 100%. For one thing, there are only 9 achievements you can acquire, and most of them are ridiculously simple and very straightforward. The entire game can be completed in 2 to 3 hours, but still, for the price, it's an easy sell for you completionists out there. Number 8, Firewatch.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
Like Edith Finch, Firewatch is an incredible storytelling experience in the awkwardly and unofficially named walking simulator genre. As such, most of the achievements are obtained by playing through the story, and a simple guide will make quick work of any that remain, like Bee Plot, which requires you to get stung by a bee. The entire story can be completed in a few hours if you rush through everything, but a time of 4 to 5 hours seems most reasonable. Again, don't let that dissuade you. The difficulty isn't what makes this game good.
We need to find out what someone's been keeping in that cave.
I'm going down there now.
Number 7, Abzû. In Abzû, you control a diver as they explore the ocean, hitches rides with dolphins, and discover strange technological ruins. It's an absolutely gorgeous game, but it's a simple one too. There are only 12 achievements to collect throughout the game, and most of them are really easy to obtain, like leaping from the water and sitting on a rock while watching fish eat each other. The entire thing can be completed in about 4 hours. But those are some of the most beautiful 4 hours you'll spend, so it's worth it. Number 6, Inside. Inside is the very definition of short but sweet. It's incredibly atmospheric and can be completed in about, say it with me now, 4 to 5 hours. The achievements are all collectible based, and like most collectibles, they can be easily found with the assistance of a guide. We recommend experiencing the game first before collectible hunting and going for the achievements though. But all it takes to 100% the game is another quick romp through its haunting world with your phone by your side. Number 5, Gone Home. In this game, you explore your family's home and interact with common objects. And yeah, that's basically it, so the achievements are about as easy as you can imagine. These involve collecting journal entries, completing the game, enabling the director's commentary, and turning on every faucet in the house. You even get an achievement for completing the game in under a minute, although it's not nearly as hard as that sounds. The whole thing can be completed more properly in just about 3 hours, but if you have a guide and really know what you're doing, you could probably do it in a lot less. Yeah, it's that easy, but again, it's not about difficulty.
She said, Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me.
Number 4, The Order 1886.
At this rate, I don't think he's gonna last much longer.
While it wasn't the flagship PS4 title that Sony was hoping for, The Order is a pretty average romp through the streets of Gothic England, and it's really easy to get platinum for. You can fully complete the game in roughly 10 hours, which for a AAA title is laughably short. On top of that, there are no difficulty-related trophies, so you can quickly breeze through the game on the easiest mode. Most of the trophies are collected along the way by killing enemies, and yes, a strategy guide or walkthrough will give you quick access to all those collectibles. You can easily platinum the title in one quick playthrough, providing you know where to go and what to do, of course.
They're slaughtering them.
Number 3, Terminator Salvation.
We lose more often than we win, and people keep dying. Remembering the way things were used to give me hope.
If you feel like braving this terribly mediocre game, there is an easy, almost impossible to miss 100% in it for you. 9 of its 11 achievements are chapter related and are unlocked after you beat them. If you play on the highest difficulty, the final 2 will also be unlocked, as they are for beating the game on medium and hard, and the medium one unlocks by default if you play it on hard. Yep, all you have to do to 100% this game is play through its 6-hour campaign on hard mode. If you're an experienced gamer, that's absolutely no problem.
All right, saddle up, kids. We're going home.
And then what? Then what do we do?
Number 2, Orc Slayer. Let's get this out of the way. Orc Slayer is basically garbage. In it, you shoot orcs with your crossbow, so that's it. We don't ask that you subject yourself to this horror unless you're absolutely adamant about obtaining a new platinum for your collection. And if that's the case, then Orc Slayer is the game for you. There are a decent 27 trophies to obtain, but almost all of them are brain dead easy, which basically just requires you to hold down R2 for a couple of hours. Number 1, my name is Mayo. Okay, this is by far the easiest platinum trophy you can obtain on the PS4. Listen good, okay? However, if your friends see it on your trophy list, they'll probably laugh at you and think you have way too much time on your hands, so maybe you should avoid it. Anyway, the game involves you dressing up a jar of mayonnaise in an assortment of outfits, and the platinum requires you to mash the X button 10,000 times. Granted, that only takes about 30 to 40 minutes, but it still involves you staring at your TV, quickly clicking your button over and over again until your hand goes numb, while you're dressing up a jar of mayonnaise, so you don't really want to subject yourself to that, do ya? Go play Abzû instead. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.